No, I was at that other place.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I did it. I had it. I had to go out and then pop back on, and I'm like, no. I just nope. Pulled all the plugs and like, nope.
All right.
Send a text. I can't make it. Power went down. The internet went down.
Yep.
All right, everybody. So if you're watching, hi. Sorry we weren't here. Let's go ahead and do the show. Just nobody knows up. Something to do. Yeah. In today's show, we've got news about Creation Shop and wait, that was last week.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was last week. No, I guess not.
No. Okay. It's all in here.
All right. Okay. In today's show, we've got news about Creation Shop and Club Cool reopening at Epcot. Cirque du Soleil begins rehearsing for opening night. Candlelight Processional returns, if you can believe it. We've got headline news, meetups, trivia, and so much more on today's Disney Parks podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Casanova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Parkhopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. And get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
All right, everybody, welcome to the show. So glad that you were here. How you doing tonight, Uncle Tony?
Very good, very good.
Excellent. Before we get too deep into it, I did want to do a big shout out to our friends over at Destinations to Travel. If you want to be in the know and be the front of the line when Disney makes the Disney dining plan announcement, you definitely want to go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel, complete the form on the website, and you will be put on the waiting list to be the first to know when Destinations to Travel finds out from Disney the information about the new dining plan. That's going to be amazing. It's going to break the internet. But get on the wait list now, because those dining plans, or
very limited,
if they're doing any free dining with rooms, that kind of thing, there's a very limited. But you definitely want to be the first to know about the Disney dining plan, because it's changed. It's not going to be the way it used to be. It's going to be a little bit different. So you're going to want to know. And we are very happy and proud to be representing Destinations to Travel. They've been great partners. And it doesn't matter if you don't want to go to Disney, there's tons of places that they can help you book your vacation, and it doesn't cost you a dime. So why wouldn't you? So go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel, sign up, get on the list, and someone from Destinations to Travel will be in touch with you very quickly. And speaking of Destinations to Travel, we've got to give a shout out to our buddies Christina Smith and Pat O'Connor, who's doing the Disneyland news. Christina's doing some blog posts as well from Walt Disney World. They are doing a killer job. They're helping us out in a huge way. So we want to thank them big time. And they're helping make Disney Parks Podcast even better. So thank you, Christina and Pat, for all of your hard work. And I know everyone here is enjoying the content just like I am. So Destinations to Travel is a great partner. We're very happy to be with them.
Yep. So I did something Disney this weekend. I got one of these.
Oh my God, you got an annual pass.
I'm a pass holder again.
Oh my God.
Wait, hold on. I went low grade. I went Pirates. I'm figuring it's got blackout dates, but I'm going to work within the blackout dates and, try it out, see what it's like. And I could always upgrade. That was my plan.
Right.
So, let's start low. I couldn't do the Pixie Pass or whatever they were calling that thing. Anyway, the other thing I did is this. My Florida license plate was picked up today. Obviously, it has a number on it, which you're not going to see. But the weird thing is they shortened the number. Florida license plates have 6 numbers. This only has 5.
Huh.
So apparently the castle was so big that they had to get rid of a number. It's a very cool looking blue, I have to say, and it kind of matches my blue car.
Yeah.
It'll kind of be a shame if I get a different color car. Now I'm going to have to get something that match my license plate.
Jesus. What they should have done is taken 2 numbers out and let the 50 of the castle be the first 2 numbers.
Yes.
It'll be like 50,
Oh, yeah.
53, you know.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
But it's funny. I have a D in my, there's some letters and numbers, and I'm like, oh, let's make it something Disney, up. So we were thinking of kind of crazy names for some of the letters that were in my plate.
Yeah.
But you can get it customized with whatever you want to the silly tune of $200.
What'd you pay for that? $50?
60.
60?
Yeah.
That's not bad. It's not horrible.
No.
And it's yours. Do you have to pay 60 next year?
No. The license plate is mine, but I have to pay to renew, obviously.
Of course. Yeah.
My regular tag.
Yeah, of course.
That cost is, yeah.
Yeah. Plus the tag. You do have to pay a little bit more because you get the specialized tag.
Yeah.
That's
fine.
Yeah, that's fine. No big deal.
That looks nice.
Quick question in the chat room. We don't know what's different from the previous plans because they haven't announced it yet, Steven. We don't know what's different in the dining plan because they haven't made the announcement yet. Once we know, you'll know. I can guarantee you that.
It may or may not include food. We don't even know.
Or liquid.
Liquid.
Alcoholic, non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
We don't know. There may no liquid allowed. So, if you guys are watching live, we're recording this on Tuesday because I was doing Relay for Life with my lovely wife this weekend, and let's just say that we both kind of pushed the limits of our bodies.
You got relayed, and you needed extra life.
we relayed and we got waylaid. We didn't do any walking. We were just setting up and running and tearing down gear for audio stuff, and that stuff is not light. And then we were lugging it around in the van, and we were a mess. So we were a mess on Saturday night. We were a mess all day Sunday, and we were still a mess on Monday. And I got to the point where I couldn't sit, I couldn't stand, I couldn't do anything. I could lay down maybe for a little bit, and then I have to stand up, walk around. It's not good. It wasn't pleasant. So we moved it to tonight. So sorry about that. Thank you for your flexibility. And if you're listening to the show just like normal, you're like, none of this affects me, Ben. You're probably right. But
hit the fast forward button.
Just want to let you know. That's it. That's all I got to say. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, that's it.
We didn't do anything Disney. We just did Relay this weekend. We drove around Disney a little bit. All right. Well, there's nothing else we can do but get into
the news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
Alrighty. Now experience Star Wars Rise of Resistance like never before at Disney's Hollywood Studios because now it works. I'm just kidding. From bright suns to rising moons, Star Wars Galaxy Edge continues to call travelers to the magic of Batuu, especially with the excitement of Walt Disney World Resort's 18-month anniversary celebrate. Oh, sorry, that's poorly written. Walt Disney World's 18th-month anniversary celebration getting closer and closer as Disney ramps up for the world's most magical celebration honoring the 50th anniversary. Disney's continuing to enhance experiences to thank guests for their patronage. Thank you. Disney knows that their guests love choice and flexibility, so they're planning their time when you're planning your time in the theme park, which is why starting on September 23rd, Disney will pause the use of virtual queues for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, and guests at Disney's Hollywood Studios may experience this incredible attraction using a traditional standby queue for the first time in forever. Since 2019. Virtual queues continue to be helpful with attraction access, merchandise launches, grand openings, and more. And guests should continue to check the My Disney Experience app for the latest on how they're using virtual queues across Walt Disney World, including the potential use of Star Wars Rise of Resistance at a later date or from time to time. In addition, Disney's been investing a lot into the guest experience in other ways, including exciting new attractions like Remy's Ratatouille Adventure and the new Disney Genie, complimentary and convenient ching-ching digital planning service designed to create your best Disney day. So here's the thing. Tony, do you think that they're dropping the virtual queue because the attendance has been so low?
No. I think that my guess, and listen, I'm guessing, so please don't send any weird mail, is that technology is not their friend, and that they can't do the virtual queue for two rides at the same time.
Really?
Yeah. I have a feeling that they can't say, well, do it for this and do it for this. I think it's a technology problem.
So what are the two rides?
It'd be Remy and it would be Rise. So they're taking Rise off the list, and so only Remy will be a virtual queue. Yeah. That's my guess. I believe it's a technology problem.
That does not bode well.
I have no confirmation on that, but that's my guess.
That does not bode well for this old Disney Genie Plus thing.
No, it doesn't, but that's okay. It's a different system then. That'll have to integrate into the other 800 systems that they have. That won't work.
All right.
Yeah, good stuff.
Fun times.
Fun times ahead. I just want to know, if I get there at rope drop, will I get on by the time the park closes? That's the only question I have.
That's a great question, and one that we can't answer right now because we just don't know.
Well, what's the first day this is going virtual? September 23rd? Is that in a couple of days? We'll see. I can't wait to see the wait times on the app. 497 minutes, please.
Well, I mean, the wait times on Avatar are pretty bad, and it doesn't have a virtual queue.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We'll stand in line if the ride's rocking, but that ride hasn't really been the most... well, I guess neither was Avatar for a long time there. Yeah. That should be fun. Technology.
Yeah. All right, so it's like coming home. Cirque du Soleil artists are thrilled to be together and rehearsing for Drawn to Life at Disney Springs. There's been a couple of videos where they've shown them rehearsing, and the sets look spectacular. They did not reconfigure the stage or the theater at all. It's the same theater, same stage, just a different show. There's always a sense of excitement and anticipation when you walk into a theater, but even with seasoned Cirque artists were surprised by the overwhelming emotion they felt stepping back inside the iconic tent at Disney Springs. Drawn to Life, presented by Cirque du Soleil, is a Disney and is scheduled to open November 18th. I have tickets for December 11th. It's a new collaboration between Cirque du Soleil and Walt Disney Animation Studios and Walt Disney Imagineering. This family-friendly show will be, I think the other one was family-friendly too, will be exciting new addition to the entertainment lineup at Disney Springs and another incredible way to celebrate Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. For now, the costumes and the makeup have been put away as the artists focus on regaining their skills and probably muscle memory back and working together as a team. The story of Drawn to Life brings a timeless Disney animation classic and characters to life in an unforgettable way through the use of innovative design, acrobatic performances, dazzling choreography, original music, brand new animation, lovingly created by Disney animation artists, and some extra touches of Disney magic. For more information, you can visit disneysprings.com/Cirque, or just go to the Cirque du Soleil site like I did and get your tickets from there. It was a lot easier and less painful because they know how to sell tickets and Disney doesn't.
We stuck on choreography?
Yeah.
It's a tough word. It's a big boy word.
Thanks.
Hey, so let me ask you a question. If the theater is the same,
yeah,
and the seats are set up the same,
yeah,
and the stage is set up the same, Remember when they made the announcement that they were gutting a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
and there was construction going on, and there was
I
what else?
think the pandemic crushed their budget, and they just said, "Screw it."
We need all those seats back, but we put them in the dumpster.
I
Go
think
get them.
obviously the sets in the back and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Is all different, but the loop stage is still the same.
Yeah, most of that stuff was backdrops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we love to mess with Disney.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Well, now we want to welcome you to the Creation Shop, the new flagship merchandise destination at Epcot. For those of you who love mouse gears, this is your moment of silence. Officially debuting, the grand opening marks another key milestone in the historic transformation of the journey of Epcot. Creation Shop celebrates Disney's legacy of creativity by honoring the nostalgia of Epcot's past and the exciting promise of Epcot's future. Disney Imagineers use one-of-a-kind art installations, meaningful souvenirs, and a contemporary architectural design to bring the story of Epcot and Disney creatively to life. Each thoughtful detail within Creation Shop was purposefully chosen to represent story elements and foster a memorable shopping experience for guests. Mickey Mouse, who has inspired creativity for generations around the world, serves as a symbol of Disney's creativity and can be seen prominently in a number of homages to him throughout the space, including the large dynamic murals and a collection of 10, count them, 10 original sculptures created by Disney Imagineers. Creations, I've been saying it wrong, Creations Shop will feature unique merchandise dedicated to Epcot, exclusive to Creation Shop. Wink, wink. Is the Epcot Light and Color Collection, an assortment of futuristic gear inspired by Epcot's historic transformation. In the same way that Disney Imagineers implemented color, materials, and light throughout the design of Creation Shop, they spelled it wrong there. The Epcot Light and Color Collection inspires the story of Epcot through the whimsical application of light and the playful use of bold colors and iconic Epcot landmarks and characters. Quick, Tony.
Have you seen?
No. Yes. Name an Epcot character.
Figment.
Name another.
Remy.
No, he's Pixar. Name another. Okay, can't say
Frozen.
Dreamfinder. He's not the. Yeah, see what I'm saying? See the problem I'm having here?
And soon to come Moana.
Moana. Guests can
Guardians
head
of the Galaxy.
That's true. Guests can head toward the park's newly designed World Celebration neighborhood to express their own creativity at Creation Shop. So, I've seen some videos of this. Have you seen the videos?
Yeah.
I've seen pictures. I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, I haven't been there.
I don't want to be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Let me start first.
Okay, go ahead.
If you've been to the World of Disney store of lately, right, they were able to magically suck Disney out of the store and make it look like a JCPenney's. When you see, and I haven't been there in person, but I've seen lots of pictures and lots of videos over the week now, they once again sucked Disney out of it. I mean, there's Mickey murals on the wall, but it's a white box. You know, it's a tan ceiling with a white floor, and all the fixtures are white.
Yeah,
so when they talk about light and color and bold colors, well, that's in the murals, but not in anything else in the store. So maybe the absence of the color and everything else brings the murals to life. That may be true. I haven't seen it yet in person. There are these Mickey statues of different colors and textures and things around. So I don't know, but I really, if you ever looked at the old Disney stores, they were very animated.
Mm-hmm.
And these two stores now are not animated.
Yeah, there's no motion going on at all.
No.
I don't mind World of Disney so much. I like the different zones. I like that they use brick in one area and a lot of wood, and I don't mind it so much because the departments, for lack of a better word, work for me. I get there's a Star Wars area,
Yeah.
there's the T-shirt area,
Yeah.
there's the kids area, there's the plush area, there's the men's area. I kind of get that, and it works. I watched a video of a guy, a person. I'll say this: a person who did like a walk around, and I just, oh man, I'm really being that guy tonight. I teared up because I'm like, mouse gears. It's not like I'm a mouse gears or die, but that store had some personality.
Yeah.
Stores don't have any personality.
Yeah.
They're reflective of, they're very much reflective of leadership. They're very much reflective of Disney's leadership. And that's all I've got to say about that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. The next story is the beloved Candlelight Processional is coming back to Walt Disney World in Epcot, and it returns November 26th for the International Festival of the Holidays. So as part of their halfway to the holiday celebration this year, you're sharing a sneak peek of some of the magical experiences coming during this spectacular season of joy during the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. This wasn't everything we have in store. As of today, they are thrilled to announce that Candlelight will be back November 26th through December 30th as part of Epcot's Festival of the Holidays, presented by Advent Health. We didn't want you to wait another minute to tell you this exciting news. Of course, we are still working on confirming the celebrity narrators and the details about the Candlelight Processional dining packages, so stay tuned and we'll share more information as soon as it's available. I'd like to go see it this year, but I am definitely doing a dining package because I know people are going to be in line for this.
If they do a dining package.
Yeah. Well, they said they will. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
We'll
I'm
see.
sorry.
Yeah.
Let's see. I didn't read the story. I was just listening to you talk. So they're really only doing a month of it.
Yes.
Are they doing it every day, or are they only doing like?
They haven't said. If it's going to be 1 day a week or 3 days a week.
So let's just assume. Let's go ahead and assume that they're doing 3 days a piece, or they're doing 2 days a piece.
Let's say Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you got 4 weekends.
Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris will be there.
Whoopi.
Let's see, who is their other go-to? They'll have to have somebody like, like Edward James Olmos maybe would be cool. Have him come back.
Jody Benson.
Well, I don't know if they get Jody Benson. Jody doesn't tick enough boxes. So we'll see. It'll be interesting. But,
I'm sure they'll dig deep in there.
They'll dig deep. They'll probably bring, Doogie Kamanaloa.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll bring her out. All right, guys. We have a growing, awesome family over on Patreon, and we would like to invite you to be a part of it. If you'd like to support the show, Patreon is the only way that you could, it's the best way that you could do that. We provide 3 extra shows every week extra that you can only hear over on Patreon. We record them all the same time we do the regular show, but we also do a live show just for our patrons at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We have levels of support where you get some amazing swag. We also have a level where you get all the swag, all the shows, and you get these awesome Disney by the Numbers t-shirts sent directly to your door. So many different options. And then Patreon threw everybody a bonus and said if you want to pay annually, you can, and save 10% in the process. So now is the best time to sign up for Patreon to support the show. Go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon and check it out. We would love to see you there, and we appreciate each and every one of our Patreon family.
Excellent. We have a meetup. It is scheduled for December 11th. It is now posted on our events on Facebook. So go to facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Look at events. It's also a pinned post. And you can RSVP there. And I would highly suggest that you do, just so we know how many people are coming. I might have some things to give away if you decide to come this year. So RSVP, and then we can bring something so everybody can get something. We're going to do it a little bit earlier this year because we always seem to run out of time and never get to the last place before they close. And now that they're on limited hours, I thought, let's not run out of time. So we're going to meet up at 6 o'clock. And we're going to meet up at the Outer Rim, as we always do. We're going to start there, and then we'll plow away at the other two resorts. So
nice.
Facebook.com/Disney Park Podcast. Hey, last week, John, the trivia question was, in Peter Pan, the movie, what neighborhood do the Darlings live in?
Ooh, I don't know. How many people said London?
Actually, nobody.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah. The correct answer is Bloomsbury. And I forgot the person. I forgot to write down their person. But anyway, you know who you are, and it's in the mail. It's in the mail already. Yeah. So that's the good news.
Get a lot of responses?
We got about three or four. And they were all the correct answers. So I was quite shocked.
Congratulations. I would not have known that. That's a deep cut.
Yeah. Here's another good one. What is the name of Prince Eric's dog in the Little Mermaid movie? What is the name of Prince Eric's dog? If you know the name of the dog, send that to Disney Parks Podcast at gmail.com. Disney Parks Podcast at gmail.com.
If you've been listening to the show for any length of time, you know how much we both love Duffy and all of his friends. Not. So we're very excited to introduce Duffy's new friend, Lena Bell. She's a fox. What does the fox say, Tony?
Help, get me out of here. Help,
Lena
I'm with this bear and I can't leave.
She's a fox with an inquisitive mind and the intellect that supports it. She finds joy and excitement in solving problems and mystery. Oh, so they have like a little Sherlock Holmes hat on her?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cute.
Yeah.
Duffy met Lena Bell when he was lost in the forest following a butterfly. This is not translated from Japanese. This is legit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my. Lena Bell suddenly, but masterfully, took out her magnifying glass and started examining clues on Duffy's body, to figure out where he had come from. Thanks to her detective-like talent, Duffy was able to reunite with Mickey Mouse, Daffy, and the rest of the friends that are often in awe of her ingenious ways of solving problems. Lena Bell teaches us all to look around for clues. I'm looking around for clues. Shh. Because you never know, clues to our problems might just be right in front of you, and we just don't know it. Guests can meet Lena Bell at Shanghai Disney Resort starting on September 29th, and they can also bring home their very own Lena Bell plush and many other items with which to enjoy their personal investigative journeys.
Yikes. I first moved down here 11 years ago, and one of the first Disney events I got invited to was the introduction to Duffy.
Oh, my.
And the marketing person did not like any of my comments.
No, I'm sure they didn't. You spoke honestly and from your heart, didn't you?
With New Jersey sarcasm.
Well, they took Duffy out of Epcot, right? They took him out.
Yes. Yeah, Duffy's gone from Epcot. Yeah.
Duffy and who was his girlfriend? Duffy and
I don't know.
Duffy and Jezebel or whatever.
No,
Anyway,
whatever.
yeah.
All right. Hey, this next story, we've met this person, and I was really, really happy when I read the story. And I'm just going to read it to you because I think you all should know about it. This guy, George Kalogridis, we met him at a D23 meet and greet thing, and kind of blew us away with all this great information that all came true. But we probably shouldn't have known some of the things we knew. So I want to read this to you because if you ever see George in the park, you should definitely go up and say hello. He will definitely give you the time. So this is, from George. In his first role at Walt Disney World, his office was above what is now Tony's Town Square in the Magic Kingdom. During his breaks, him and his leader would walk Main Street, and he would point out windows advertising the owners of fictitious businesses, everything from music schools to detective agencies to model agencies and fence painters. The businesses are all fictitious, but their owners are real, exceptional individuals who helped shape the legacy of Walt Disney World. A window on Main Street has long been and still is the ultimate compliment to such an exceptional cast members. We confer new windows very rarely, yet on September 12th, they dedicated a window to the Disney Lena beloved on 3 continents, and the one we at Walt Disney World still cherish as one of his own. Main Street USA window dedicated to George Kalogridis. Just like me, George Kalogridis grew up in Winter Haven, Florida. He started with Disney on September of 1971 as a busser at Disney's Contemporary Resort. He was pretty sure it would just be a temporary employment, something with which to work his way through college. Half a century later, he is still with Disney. His leadership role includes presidencies at Disneyland, Walt Disney World, have all been what is now known Disney Parks Experiences and Product segments. George has had in many things during his career, like the creation of the Disney Pin Trading and the memorable Frozen Summer Fun at Disney's Hollywood Studios. He led the resorts during a period of remarkable growth and opened Pandora, the World of Avatar, Toy Story Land, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, all things he told us about that we shouldn't have known, and experiences which have become staples of the Walt Disney World vacation. Today, in addition to being the president of Sargent Development and Enrichment, George is also global ambassador for the 50th anniversary of the resorts. These accomplishments have been nothing short of legendary, and now there's one special site in the Magic Kingdom that pays tribute to the person behind them. So next time you're in the Magic Kingdom, I hope you'll slow down and look around at those windows, because they're not just windows, they're dedicated to people that have made all the magic. George's window is where the package pickup used to be, near Town Hall. So if you come in the left-hand tunnel on the left-hand side, you'll see George's window. And literally, if you see him walking around the parks, and you can, because he does walk the parks, literally tell him hello, because he's a pretty nice guy and he loves talking to people.
He's phenomenal. Yeah, he's so great.
Yeah, he was one of those guys that had the open phone where any cast member can call his office and talk or complain or, give issue to anything, and he would listen to it. So,
Yep. It's good for him. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm very ecstatic.
Well, if you're like a lot of people, you cannot wait for October 1st to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World Resort. And as usual, Disney has partnered with friends to help celebrate. This time we get to talk about McDonald's. They're celebrating 50 years of magic with an impressive lineup of 50 unique Happy Meal toys and an exclusive Happy Meal box. This one-of-a-kind collection goes deep into the vault of some of your and my favorite Disney characters. While the world's most magical celebration will continue for 18 months, these are toys will only be available for a limited time, so be sure to grab them while supplies last. If you head to your local Golden Arches starting this week, you'll find the iridescent 8 characters sporting their 50th anniversary celebration fashions, in addition to 42 other beloved characters. All of the toys come in one of 4 colorful bases, each representing one of the 4 Walt Disney World theme parks. Great for playing or displaying, each base comes with a lenticular backdrop depicting a day to night scene in Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, or Animal Kingdom. Ready for another reason to celebrate? Well, from September 25th through October 1st, McDonald's is giving guests the opportunity to enter for a chance to win one of 25 vacations for 4 to Walt Disney World Resort to experience the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. Guests can purchase a Happy Meal via McDonald's digital app and automatically be entered. Families can also enjoy fun and engaging games at home as part of this Happy Meal program through McDonald's Happy Meal app. There's apps for everything.
Apparently.
The full list, I am not going to read all these toys.
Okay.
There's a ton of toys. You can go to the story and find out if your favorite's on there. I
was disappointed Buzz wasn't on there. Woody is, but Buzz is not.
Buzz is not. Stitch is.
Yep.
Groot is. So I'm okay with that.
Yep.
But yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be a lot of fun. Are you going to go try to collect all of them?
No.
I ain't got time for that.
No. Or a place to put them.
True.
Except on eBay. You have to go become a Patreon and listen to our How to Do Disney and our expert Tim Kranuski about how to do it as a DVC member. We did a show about this next story where Disney is doing additional buyback offers on certain vacation clubs. So owners of Old Key West aren't the only ones who received offers from Disney Vacation Clubs to buy back their points. That's right. Buy back their points. So whatever's left on your contract, they'll buy that back from you. Since the story regarding Old Key West was published last week, we've heard reports of owners of at least 2 other resorts have received offers to repurchase their points. Disney Vacation Club is offering buyback contracts at Disney Saratoga Springs and Disney's Animal Kingdom villas. So if you're Old Key, Sarah, or AK, and you're fed up with your DVC, Disney will buy it back from you at fair market value. Interested members must contact DVC to receive their buyback price based on their specific contract. Offers are generally in the range of $80 to $100 per point, depending on the resort, the size of the contract, and the status of the point. These rates, so like if you went into default because of the pandemic, well, you may get a lower rate than obviously somebody else. These rates are lower than what they can be obtained on the resale market. Disney Vacation Club is attempting to appeal to sellers who seek a quick return without the need to engage a resale broker, attract buyers, pay broker commission. The website DVC Market has details on the recent resale. So it's dvc.market.com, obviously. Has details on the recent resale transfer prices for all these resorts. DVC can sell the reacquired points to new owners. Direct sale prices are currently at $186. So they're giving you $100 and they're selling it for $186. See the math, kids? Per point for Animal Kingdom, $170 for Old Key West and $180 for Saratoga Springs. In the case of Old Key West, contracts repurchased with a 2042 ending date can be merged with the 15 added years and sold by DVC with the 2057 end date now. Although not highly publicized, Disney Vacation Club does have a history of offering buyback points at select resorts. Historically, the buyback prices were 1/3 to 1/4 of the going rate via the resale marketplace. So, if you're willing to get rid of it and you don't want the hassle, Disney will take it off your hands very quickly.
So you're paying a higher rate, but you're paying a higher rate, but you're not getting the 50-year contract.
No, they're selling to you and giving you a 50-year. They're giving you the full-on contract.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right. It's not math right yet, I guess.
No, it was just for because Old Key West, I think, had a short contract. Now the contracts are longer, and then they added 15 years on to some Old Key West contracts, like Tim was saying. So Old Key West is the odd bird of all of them. So
Right.
because it was the first.
Right. All right. Yeah, if you here's what I would tell you guys to do. Seriously, no joke. If you're thinking about doing DVC, this is going to sound crazy, but trust me on this. Try the Disney Parks Podcast Patreon for a month.
Yeah.
And listen to all the DVC shows. That will save you time, money, and it doesn't cost all that much to hear those shows. So definitely, give it a whirl and listen to Tim. You can also check out his website at dvcnews.com.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind plugging his site because he's been super gracious to us, and Tim is a DVC expert. So go check that out.
Yeah. And a member.
Of course, he's a member of different resorts. He likes to joke about, I've got a lot of resorts. Yeah. Got my fingers on a lot of pies, is what he said. Yeah. Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin is being upgraded to be more relevant with Jessica Rabbit as the star. What was the name of the movie called, Tony?
Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yes. Not Who Framed Jessica Rabbit?
Yeah, although she was a pretty prominent figure, in the movie, literally. Mickey's Toontown attraction is getting some minor updates at Disneyland Park to make it more relevant to today's guests and is positioning Jessica Rabbit as a star. Some of the scenes in Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin featuring Jessica Rabbit are in the process of being updated to reflect a plot change in which she turns private eye, taking inspiration from the 1988 film's Eddie Valiant to help stamp out crime in Toontown. According to the San Bernardino County Sun, a scene in the ride featuring Jessica Rabbit tied up in the trunk of a car has already been updated, replacing the femme fatale turned PI with barrels of dip, the cartoon erasing paint thinner from the film. The final scene of the ride will also be updated. These updates are the latest in Disney's move to remove culturally insensitive or outdated depictions on attractions in the park. Following the previously announced retheme of Splash Mountain to become the Princess and the Frog, the story and scenic overlay of Jungle Cruise, and the addition of Captain Red, the updated auction scene to the Pirates of the Caribbean. There's no announced date as to when these updates will be completed at Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin, but we do expect those changes to be finished sooner rather than later.
Excellent. They're always changing, always changing.
Disneyland will never be finished.
That's right.
Yeah.
The next story is California Grill celebrates the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World with a special limited time menu.
Hey-o.
So on 1971, Top of the World opened on the 15th floor of Disney's Contemporary Resort, offering 2 dinner dancing shows nightly featuring top name entertainment. In 1981, Broadway at the Top dinner show was introduced with popular catchy show tunes sung by talented performers. In 1995, the space transformed into California Grill with fresh seasonal dishes prepared in a sunny on-stage kitchen, the impressive wine list showcasing the finest wines from highly allocated California vineyards, further elevated the dining experience. California Grill was considered a cutting-edge concept, especially for a theme park, becoming a sought-after dining reservation for guests as well as catching the culinary world's attention. And it continues to dazzle and impress all those years later. So as part of the world's most magical celebration, California Grill will offer a limited time 3-course menu with dishes inspired by past favorites as well as new market fresh creations. Some of the items will include, obviously, sushi on the special menu. That's a given. The California Grill Sushi Classic Trio, which is the Blue Crab California roll, the Shrimp Tempura roll, and the Spicy Kazan. That's my go-to roll. Brings together 3 of the most popular rolls on one plate. The Spicy Kazan roll includes blue crab, yellowfin tuna tataki, and sweet shrimp. But what makes the sushi roll unique is the fireball sauce with the base scallops, avocado, and mango, bringing the flavors to another level.
That's very true.
Yes. The house-made artisanal style duck à l'orange pizza has a fun backstory. And I got a good story about duck à l'orange there. Long Island duckling with orange sauce was on the original Top of the World menu, and with artisanal flatbreads and pizzas from the onstage wood-fired grill being a guest favorite, it made perfect sense to marry the two. Enter this delicious pizza with a duck prosciutto and confit, original Black Mission figs, pickled shallots, aged blue cheese, and arugula. Homage to the classic from the Top of the World and the California Grill staple. And the world-famous oak-fired fillet of Mignon with black truffle butter chateau potatoes.
Dude,
What?
just read the article. You can't speak.
Golden raisin vinaigrette, cauliflower, and black garlic butter has layers of incredible flavors. The chateau potatoes are beyond fabulous, slowly cooked in brown butter and topped with freshly shaved black winter truffles. So this is starting October 3rd. Reservations will be available September 23rd. Good luck.
And good luck with that.
Good luck.
Trying to get Ohana.
Yeah.
If you can believe that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with this kids.
Yeah, a couple of the items on the menu are some of them are from the past. I have to say that, but some of them are things that are still on the menu today, and I guess that means they're still famous and most sought after. Anyway, the quick story was I went there with my 2 kids. They were young, like under 12 years old. And the waiter came to the table and said, hey, we have a special tonight. It's duck l'orange. So my oldest daughter says, oh, I'll try that. Now, I'm thinking to myself, what does a special at California Grill cost? I'm thinking. So I'm running down the menu trying to find now the cheapest thing on the menu because I know her meal is going to cost a lot. So about halfway through the dinner, and she ate it, which I was grateful that she did because it was expensive. I can't remember what, but it was. The server comes over and, hey, we have a special dessert tonight as well. It's a chocolate, a souffle. We have a chocolate. It's a chocolate, double chocolate souffle. You have to order it now because,
You run out.
A, it'll run out, and B, we have to make sure that we can cook it ahead of time because it takes extra time. So my daughter's like, oh, yeah, I'll have that. I like chocolate. I'm like, oh, my gosh. So that she had the special and the special. Needless to say, it was the most I ever paid for 3 dinners at California Grill.
I remember you telling me the story about, you did a great job. And I do agree. You did a great job of teaching your kids how to behave in a restaurant, and they could order on their own and all that stuff. And I remember in the back of my mind thinking, I'll bet that has blown up in his face. Because once you tell a kid you can order off the menu, the kids only read the stuff to the left. They do not care about the stuff on the right. For those of you who don't know, the right in America is where we usually put the price of the meal. And they're not paying for it. That's not even crossing their mind. They're like, fuck that. Honey, you can't have the $75, beef porterhouse bone in. You just can't.
The tomahawk for two.
I'll have the most expensive price fix menu, but I like to substitute the meat with the most expensive cut of beef you have.
Yeah. Do you have any Wagyu in the back?
Slap some Wagyu on that grill.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm doubly excited about this because, I'm a Star Wars fan. Plus, I do love Funko Pops. I haven't gone crazy and got a bunch of them, but I do have some. But Grogu for The Mandalorian, or the child, or Baby Yoda, as we still call him, will be flying in the Macy's 2021 Thanksgiving Day Parade. Funko and Macy's have announced that in collaboration with Lucasfilm, a Funko Pop-inspired balloon featuring Baby Yoda for The Mandalorian will fly in this year's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Taking flight in the annual spectacle on Thursday, November 25th of 2021, the Grogu-inspired balloon will emulate the Funko Pop version of the character to celebrate a limited edition of Macy's Parade balloon-inspired product line will be available for sale exclusively on Funko.com, and Macy's will have a select items from Funko available to purchase at Macy's Herald Square this fall. If you can get into it, if you have your vaccination card, but that's a story for another day. The balloon will measure 41 feet high, 29 feet long, and 37 feet wide as it flies down the street of Manhattan. On Thanksgiving Day, Grogu will join a lineup packed with Macy's signature mix of giant character helium balloons, floats, marching bands, performance groups, celebrities, clowns, and the one and only Santa Claus. The 95th.
I know. That's crazy, right?
In 5 years from its 100th annual Macy's Day Parade. The 95th parade will be airing on NBC Thursday, November 25th, 2021, starting at 9 a.m. and will go till noon in all time zones. And then it is Thanksgiving dinner, and then is football. So if you want to learn more about this, go to Macy's.com/parade.
Sounds like fun.
That's great. That's great.
I don't.
Well, hey.
I mean, they're doing it after the Pop Funko character, not the character in the series. So
Yeah, no, and the Funko Pop is even better. I mean, it's just super cute. It's Funko,
yeah.
And if there's I can't remember the name of the. You should go look it up. I'm talking to Tony, but I'm also talking to you guys as well. There's a documentary on Funko Pop and how they came to be.
Oh, really?
And to go from this little garage to this little kitschy little thing
to
now having a float in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is spectacular.
Yeah. It's cool.
It's just awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. Hey, kids. How about a little headline news?
And now, the headline news.
All right, first up, Disney All-Star Sports will remain closed while it goes under some more rehab. Closed. All-Star Sports.
Yeah, they don't need it right now. So,
yeah. Hey, the monorail platform at the Polynesian is open. If you'd like to, get off at the Polynesian and not wind up in the first floor.
Finally, jeez.
Concrete now connecting the two things.
Yay! Nice.
The contemporary main pool is going under rehab. They announced this for 2023. I mean, a lot of things can change between now and then, I think.
If you're planning a vacation in 2 years, you go into the contemporary, and one of the things is swimming in that pool. You're going to be like, good thing they've got two.
Yeah, exactly. You can now take a selfie with Raya from Raya and the Last Dragon at Shanghai Disney.
Hiyo.
So if you don't mind a little 24-hour plane ride.
Yeah, why not?
Hey, if you're a Florida resident, you can now save up to 20% on rooms this holiday season at Disney Resort hotels for stays on most nights from, you ready,
Yeah.
December 12th to December 24th. This offer can be booked through December 24th.
Day of. I got an extra $4,000. What can I do?
I think Disney is desperate for people the week of Christmas.
Look, man, we're not rocket scientists. We read the news stories just like you read the news stories. I think a lot of people are struggling
Yeah.
with how Florida is demonized in the press and the money situation that Disney keeps putting its fans in. I mean, anyway, go ahead.
All right, next is Swan and Dolphin Food and Wine Classic 2021 menus were announced. So if you're looking to go to the Swan and Dolphin Food and Wine Classic, the menus are out. Disney Kite Tales. This is the show over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. You can now go find those showtimes online. It should be every 10 minutes because I think that's how long that show is going to last.
Are they repurposing the kites from the
Yes, I would assume so.
Epcot Forever show?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah. Or what was that show called over there? Something of Lights. Celebration of Lights.
Epcot Forever?
No. What was the show that was at Animal Kingdom?
Oh.
The nighttime show that bombed.
Oh. All of them?
Well, there's that. Moving forward.
Hey, Disney bought 60 acres in Lake Nona for the new campus. It's official, kids.
The fifth gate is coming.
It's just going to be very, very far from the original one.
Hey, if Universal could do it, Disney could do it.
Listen, if they opened a fifth gate there, I would Airbnb my house in a second.
Yeah.
And the property they bought is in a very, very odd place. It's literally sitting in front of the medical center, the UCF Medical Center. And I'm like, what?
Well,
there was all that property across the street, but they went right in front of this building. I was like, weird.
Think of where the Celebration property is in regards to the medical center right off of 192. I'm thinking about that. That whole place is right there, and then like six inches over is the hospital.
Yeah.
So maybe there's a thing there, like Disney gets some kind of
a break when they go in front of a hospital. Yeah. Listen, all of our employees are going to get hurt. Let's just go in front of the hospital.
Hey, Disney, do us a solid and block the hospital.
Yeah.
We don't want people knowing there's a hospital here until they need it. Did you put something really cool?
We'll give you a discount on this property.
You can buy 60 acres for the price of 40. How's that?
Mickey's PhilharMagic concert is going to be under refurbishment from October 11th to November 11th, and that's because they're adding new characters like Coco to the mix.
Yep.
And last but not least,
the greatest story,
Yeehaw Bob, and that's Yeehaw Bob Jackson, for those in the know, returns to the Port Orleans Riverside beginning October 14th. I think it's going to be the 14th and 15th, and he has a contractual agreement with something else on the 16th that he cannot make it. So if you want to see him first, it's going to have to be the 14th or 15th, and then he'll his schedule is not 100% confirmed, but I think you go to bobjacksonmusic.com, and he'll post his schedule once he gets it confirmed up with Disney.
So if you want a seat to see Bob Jackson on the 14th, camp out starting on the 13th.
Yes. Yeah. Be a resort guest, or go there at noon and sit.
Yeah, and sit. and sit and hold your table, because
Yeah.
that place only seats about 6 people on a good day.
Yeah. The only hope that we could have is that there's been a server changeover at this facility. That's the only hope I have.
It's the only thing that good could come out. Well, there's been more than that, but that would be. And I'm sorry, I love the cast members. They do an incredible
the
job.
woman and the guy were some of the worst servers on Disney property, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to the show, I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's the truth. We're not naming you, so we're not punking you. You know what I wish they would do? I wish they would take the bar element, and just make it all a bar, and just take out boat rights, and just make it the area.
Yeah.
Bob's doing his thing, because
I kind of like boat rights, because it is a sit-down restaurant inside a moderate resort, which is a kind of oddity for Disney.
Yeah, and it's great, but the place where they've got Bob is so small.
Yeah.
You're really, and I'm not joking, you can really only get like what? I'm thinking like 30.
80, I think 80 people is the
80 people?
80, I think 80 is the max of that area.
But I think they've only got sightlines for like 50.
Yeah, half the audience is on the L shape of the seating area. Yeah.
But it's worth it. You have Bob's amazing.
Yeah,
so.
and don't go there for a quiet experience, because you will not have one.
No, you will not. But it'll be a fun experience.
Yeah, Bob rocks the piano with one foot, thumps with the other foot, slams on the keys. He's got a very loud mic, and he comes out in the audience and will drag you up on the stage. He's not shy about, well, maybe not now, pandemic-wise, but I don't think that'll stop him. They're going to probably have to put up safety glass around him to keep him on stage.
Dude, there's so many things. I saw a news story today where they're getting ready to drop some of the Florida's like, everybody's relaxing some things here in Florida. I'm like, have you been reading the news? I mean,
no.
People in Florida are apparently dropping like flies. I haven't, but I don't, But if you read the news, Florida is like you walk across the line like you become a zombie, which is not true.
Yeah.
That's when you go to Alabama. Anyway, I'm excited to have Bob back. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, that's the show. Thank you so much for listening. Those of you who are watching live, thank you. We apologize about not being here last night. That was all my fault. I could not sit. Long story. We want to make sure that you come find us over at our website, DisneyParksPodcast.com. You can find all of our great show archives, as well as blog posts and articles and links to our amazing friends like our good buddies over at Destinations of Travel. If you want to be the first to know for the new Disney dining plan when it's announced, go over to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel. Sign up, get on the list. They'll let you know when the announcement is made. If you want to follow us on all our socials, you go to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all at Disney Parks Podcast. The best thing we want to encourage you to do, especially if you're interested in DVC, is go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Sign up to be a Patreon. You get up to three shows extra a week that you can't hear anywhere else, plus the extra DVC shows. Plus, there's a level where you can get the Disney by the Numbers t-shirt delivered to your door. So much stuff there. I didn't even mention the Disney swag. And if you sign up for a year, you save 10%. Guys, that's the best thing to help keep us going. We appreciate each and every one of the patrons. We appreciate each and every one of you. So on behalf of my good friend, Tony Casanova, if we don't see you online, we'll see you in the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.